Have you ever overreacted to something and you knew even in that moment that your reaction was bigger than the situation deserved? Like someone says something small and something inside of you just detonates. Or someone cancel plans and suddenly you're not just disappointed, you're devoured. Or you walk into a room and feel immediately like the less important person there, even though nothing actually happened. And afterward, you sit there wondering,
Why did I react like that? Why does this keep happening? Why does it feel so old?
because it is old. That reaction, it didn't start today. It started a long time ago with a child who needed something but didn't get it and learned to carry that need in silence ever since. Today, we're going to talk about that child. We're going to talk about why your past still hurts, what your inner child actually is, and how to begin gently, compassionately to heal her. Let's go. We found a hidden path to the summertime of 2005 when we were still alive. Welcome back to The Unveil. I'm so glad you're here for this one. If you're new, this channel is a space for real healing, not the pretty packaged version, but the actual work, the kind that asks something of you, the kind that gives something back. Quick note, this is a preview of Module 3 from my self-love course, Season 1, The Journey Within. Module 1 and 2 cover what self-love actually is and how to build self-awareness. This module goes deeper into the roots, and I genuinely believe it's one of the most important things you will ever do for yourself. Okay, let's talk about the inner child. The term inner child gets used a lot, and I want to make sure we're talking about the same thing, not the fluffy version, but the real one. Your inner child is not a metaphor, it's not a personality quirk, it's a very real part of your psyche. The part of you that forms during childhood, that holds all the experience, emotions, beliefs, and needs from that time. The part that learned what the world was, what love felt like, whether you were safe, whether you were enough. And here's what most people don't understand. That part of you didn't stop existing when you grew up. It didn't mature, it didn't move just because your body did. It's still in there and still operating, still reacting, still carrying everything it was never given space to release. When you get triggered by something that seems small, that's your inner child. When you people please because saying no feels terrifying, that's your inner child. When you sabotage good things because some parts of you doesn't believe you deserve them, that's your inner child. And when you chase unavailable people, that's your inner child looking for the love that was never quite there. She's not broken. She's not the problem. She's just trying to protect you the only ways she ever learned how. So let's make this concrete, because inner child work can feel abstract until you see yourself in it. Here are some of the most common ways unhealed childhood wounds show up in adults' relationships and behavior. Number 1, difficulties with trust. If safety felt conditioned in childhood, if love came and went, if people said one thing and did another, your nervous system learned that people can't be trusted. So as an adult, you might struggle to let people in. You might self-sabotage when things feel too good because part of you is just waiting for it to fall apart. Number 2, chronic people pleasing. If you learned that your worth was tied to your usefulness, if love was something you earned by being good, by being quiet, by being helpful, you learned that your needs don't matter as much as other people's feelings. And you've been living the belief every single day since. Number 3, fear of abandonment. If someone important left, physically, emotionally, or both, Your child self learned that people leave, and so you might cling too tightly or push people away before they can leave you first. Either way, that wound is the same. Number 4, deep shame. If you were criticized, belittled, compared, or made to feel like you were too much or not enough, you internalized that as truth. And now that inner critic sounds a lot like someone from your past. Number 5, difficulties receiving love. If love in your childhood came with condition, confusion, or pain, you might feel genuine, consistent love actually makes you uncomfortable. It doesn't match the template you were given, and so you might unconsciously push it away or convince yourself it won't last. I remember sitting across from a therapist years ago and being asked to think about my younger self, and I realized I have absolutely no compassion for her. None. I was frustrated with her for being so needy, so sensitive, so desperate for reassurance. And my therapist gently said,
what if she was doing the best she could with what she had?
and something cracked open in me. Because of course she was. Of course I was. We all were. Here's something that might feel counterintuitive. We often protect our wounds rather than heal them.
Why?
Because the wounds came with a belief, and that belief, as painful as it is, became a way of organizing the world. If I believe I'm not worthy of love, I'll never have to risk being seen and rejected. The wound becomes a shield. If I believe people always leave, I stay in control by never getting too close. The wound becomes a strategy. If I believe I have to earn my place, I stay busy proving myself. The wound becomes an identity. Healing the wound means letting go of the belief. And that feels terrifying because even a painful belief is familiar, it's predictable, it's safe in its own strange way. But here's what I want you to hear. Those beliefs were formed by a child who was doing her best to survive. They made sense then. They do not have to define you now. So what do we actually do with all of this? We reparent, and reparenting is exactly what it sounds like. Learning to give yourself now what you needed then. This doesn't mean rewriting your past. It means becoming the adult present your child self never had or didn't have enough of. Here's how to start. Step 1. Notice without judgment. When you have a big reaction, when something triggers you and you don't know why, pause and ask.
How old does this feeling feel?
Because often the answer is not 32, it's 6, it's 9, it's 14. That question alone changes everything. It moves you from what is wrong with me to what happened to me. Step 2, speak to her. This might feel strange at first, but try it. Find a photo of yourself as a child, or just close your eyes and imagine her and say the things she needed to hear.
You were enough. You were lovable. What happened was not your fault. You didn't have to earn your place here. I see you. I've got you now.
Let yourself feel whatever comes up. That's not weakness, that's healing. Step 3, meet her needs now. What did your inner child need most? Safety, to be heard, to be chosen, to be allowed to just exist without performing? Start giving that to yourself. Rest when you need it. Speak up when something hurt. Choose people who choose you. Stop apologizing for existing. Every time you honor your own needs, you're telling your inner child,
Things are different now. I will not abandon you the way you were abandoned before.
here is your reflection prompt for this week. I want you to sit with, which of the 5 wounds resonate most with you? And what did your younger self needed that she didn't get? Write it down. Don't analyze it. Just write. And then, if you can, write one thing you can give yourself this week that she always needed. In the next module, we go into generational healing. the patterns that were passed down before you even had a chance. It's one of the most eye-opening pieces of this whole course. If this video moved you, please share it. Someone in your life might need this more than you know. Subscribe, come back, and if you're ready for the full course, the link is below. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of your inner child. They've been waiting for you a long time.
When we